dream is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down. Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
Yeah.
Lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns.
You kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian Sue Solo.
You know the next episode is going to be Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is around the corner.
A Christmas episode.
Christmas episode. How about that?
We'll have all Christmas talk.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
Hey. Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Why'd you have one more of the chorus before we...
I was trying to beat y'all to the high note
Chorus is
before
8
y'all.
bars.
Oh, all right. How was your weekend, party people?
It was good. I saw you. You came down, shut it down, put the footage on the screen. Kenny Burns, Trey Songz.
We brought the compound stage back.
I didn't think I was. I didn't tell you this. I had went back to my part of the town, and I came back, and I didn't know if it was Trey Songz or Kenny Burns. They was the same person Saturday night. If you look at this particular video, Kenny Burns is Trey Songz right here. Trey Songz is Kenny Burns. If you see this particular video,
I gotta see this video because I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he just looking at the ladies making eye contact.
You forgot.
Is that Kenny?
You forgot?
Yeah.
I performed.
He didn't know who they were screaming for.
Kenny Burns was performing too. It was
Hey, this is why they hired me though, because the celebrities know if they don't perform their own songs,
You gonna perform them?
I'm gonna perform. Yeah. Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, I had a good time.
You was DJing all
I like to
weekend.
settle. Yeah, I was DJing, and then it was lit. DJing all weekend.
Yep. Partied in the booth with Rari.
Oh yeah, Sue came
Is that
over
Agent 99 piece iced out now? Or was it iced out before?
Oh.
It was always iced out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, Agency 99. Big show.
Motivation 104 on the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw
okay.
the photo you posted. I was like, that thing icy.
Yeah, shit hurt your eyes,
Ooh,
don't
you
it?
crispy, nigga.
But how was your weekend, Sue
you get it
Solo?
poppin'.
It was good. I was on vacation last week. I went to London. I had a great time.
Yes, man. International.
I had such a great
goddamn
time.
International
Sue,
Sue.
man.
Shout out to Caroline. Actually, she works with XL Records out there. She's like one of 4 female A&Rs in like her whole area. So it was really dope for me to meet a woman in that position way over there. So that was really cool. She met me for lunch and we just talked about women's stuff.
That's
in
right.
the men's industry. And then
That's
come back
Virginia
home.
shit.
And of course, it's holiday season. So it's been holiday parties left and right. Talashi had a holiday party at the house. We had a good time with that.
Okay.
Lit.
The brunch at Atlantis Saturdays. Caesar and I are having a really good time over there, so y'all can definitely make reservations for that. And Kenny Burns is coming.
When is this?
Nana is actually ordering Uncle Nearest, so as soon as we get it in the building,
Oh, I'm there.
we will confirm
I'm there
when you're coming.
for all those. Yeah, my bad. The other weekend I didn't have it. So
No,
she
we
called
didn't
me.
have it. We didn't have it. It's my fault that Kenny Burns did not host last week because
Okay,
we didn't have the
great. All right,
product.
that's
But I'm
cool.
getting the product in the building, and when that happens,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
And I told y'all I was gonna be gifting y'all every week until Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, because I got to talk about nephew.
Happy Merry Kwanzaa Christmas.
Happy Merry Kwanzaa Christmas.
Happy pass on down. Happy Merry.
Oh, this is
Kwanzaa
cold.
Christmas.
This is cold.
It's been in the trunk.
Yeah, it's been in the trunk. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. I love you. Is that 1, 2, 3? Okay.
This is perfect.
Gift to Uncle Nearest to all my babies.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
two
for
for me.
everything
That's
y'all
mine.
do.
2 for me or no?
It's another
Okay.
one in there.
Yeah, nice. Would you? He got everybody good.
No,
Okay.
no, I was just trying to make sure.
I'm collecting.
I'm just trying
I'm
to
collecting
make sure.
alcohol for the house.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas to y'all. all. I had a fabulous
Give me a shot.
weekend, y'all. I had a
Put Kenny Burns Jr. on the damn screen.
Yeah, I just want to say that my son not only dunked in the game, but he did a one-step, one dribble, bang on somebody trying to jump with him. And I would like to say this. I didn't jump up. I levitated out my seat. It was like a hovering superpower. I didn't even know what was, and I was so
It was like a
emotional.
football. I heard it was like a football game inside.
Bruh, they was about to fight.
Hype.
Oh, it was hype. It was, listen, not the crowd was about
No,
to fight.
I got
'cause
you.
Really, everybody's family, because this basketball community is very small, but it's like, Sko and Sharif, they grew up together. They on different high school teams. It's a big, battle thing. KB's a senior. You got all these, all this energy, right? And you felt it in the building, man. And I promise you, Kenny's shot was off. Like, he wasn't stroking it for 3 like he normally was in the first half. Then he got that joint, playing it. Bow! It changed the whole game. We were down think 17. We end up cutting it to like 6 by halftime, and it got away from us. But that dunk, that was the highlight of my weekend, man.
He was going in.
Yeah, actually, he hit a couple threes after that. But then I went to New York and hosted the Black Excellence Ball.
How was that?
Now, I just want to say something, right? So I think I'm at the stage in my career. Like I don't have to get on the mic no more when I go places. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like, show up.
The presence.
Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah. And this guy Corey K, big shout out to Corey K. He does this event called Black Excellence Ball, and I was like curious to see because you meet people through people, and you know what I mean. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping. He had 2,000 motherfuckers in Capital in New York, dressed to the nines. I'm talking about looking like the Black Hollywood. I mean, Harlem Renaissance. Right. I mean, it was beautiful.
I thought that was beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I love
man! It was
this time of year we can get dressed up and festive.
Oh yes, and it was grown. So big shout out to everybody who came out in New York City to the Black Excellence Ball. Corey K and his crew. But then I got back yesterday and I'm ready for Ball Alert Radio. So now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case you missed it.
Just in case you
Rari, your little brother Jacquees got the internet going crazy.
And my partner, man. That's the king of the R&B of this. Matter of fact, put the new Christmas Carol on the screen.
Let it snow.
Jacquees, and who's the girl?
I don't know. I don't know if you should do that.
Yes, put it on the screen.
No. Jacquees' voice is fine, but the girl butchers the song.
He goes first. Put it back on the screen.
No. Okay. No. I like Jacquees' part. I just was talking to Octavia, but the girl, man, you can't do that to my favorite song, Christmas song ever. Sorry.
I think
Jacquees, do your own version. I'm with that.
By itself, so you shouldn't do that.
No, hell no. The girl fucked the song up, champ.
Okay. I think the young lady sounded.
She's beautiful.
Good.
So she needed some more auto-tunes.
I'm sure she could do another. Exactly.
Did you like it?
Hell no.
Okay.
You can't fuck that song up. It's like Chris Brown fucking up This Christmas. You can't do that.
It was just.
Chris Brown did not fuck up
boppy, that's
This
all.
Christmas.
I think it was just childish. I think for us, like when we want to listen to holiday music, we're thinking about Boyz II Men, Mariah.
But Jacquees didn't do bad.
No, he didn't, and she didn't. She did not do bad good either. I just think it was boppy. It was kiddie boppy.
Play it, Caesar.
Like it should be on like kids, like one of the kids bops. Yeah, it should be on Kids Bop.
Okay,
that's
Caesar,
all.
play this version.
I don't care what the weather may be, just as long as you are here with me.
But that's the age of his fan base.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
No. Time out, y'all. It's not even Jacquees. It's the girl.
I think they both sounded kitty boppy on it. Like when I want to hear Jacquees.
But 14-year-olds are
give it to me.
Fan base is 14-year-old girls.
I'm not arguing with that part. I'm just saying I think that he sounded fine. I think she sounded fine. I think overall it was a little kid bopper-ish.
I don't like how you're being politically correct.
It wasn't as romantic as I would have liked it.
At all.
I think she sounded good. It was just kitty boppy.
Okay, speaking of good, Jacquees made a statement this weekend that made a lot of sense. I'm the king of R&B for 16 to 25-year-olds.
I can't believe he was that specific. That shocked me.
But you would have to be because you were standing next to Tank and Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying? But I could almost give him. I could give him that credit for his genre.
What other young R&B guys are?
It's Jacquees. But that's what I'm saying. He said 16 to 25. That makes sense.
Y'all should listen to a playlist called Colors playlist. Like if you go, deadass. If you go to like YouTube, they have like a shitload of videos, or you can go on Apple Music, and it's a whole list of artists that a lot of us don't know about.
Right.
There's amazing R&B.
23-year-olds?
Yes, and yes, they're young. It's something that they shoot in Berlin, and
lit on the Billboard.
It's insane, it's insane. It's a lot of artists that a lot of us don't know about.
I'm
gonna send you the playlist. I've learned about so many different artists on there, like Earth Gang, Atlanta group that I didn't even know about.
Right.
I found them on the Colors playlist.
Definitely heard of them.
So I think there's a lot of R&B, we just don't know about it.
But
mainstream, Jacquees got it. I got you. Mainstream, Jacquees got it.
But R&B, but Jacquees is the only R&B artist.
Yeah, somebody can sing better than him, but they're just not bigger than him.
In the age bracket he gave, he is the only R&B artist
for sure. In the age bracket he gave,
is doing anything.
I agree.
Major.
I agree. Yep.
Right. Big shout out to Jacquees. Got to have you on the show soon. Speaking of the internet, Offset's dad goes to Facebook.
Stepdad.
Stepdaddy.
Okay, stepdad. Yeah.
You gotta be.
You know, somebody be like, "Hey, well, that ain't my rude."
Yeah. Goes to Facebook and talks about, you know,
keeping family
basically
drama off of social media, but then
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Expresses it on social media.
I don't know about that. I think everybody should stay out of it. The only people should be commenting is Offset and Cardi, but I digress. So Offset goes on stage. We saw him come out on stage. We saw him interrupt the show. I had a conversation with Offset last week. We were at Icebox Jewelry. And I kind of gave him a blueprint of what I thought should happen. You know, he wanted my opinion because he said that, you know, big bro, you're the only one married all this time. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting all this advice from people that ain't married. You know, I'm working on my issues, which we're going to talk about in a second. And, you know, what should I do? So the first part of the plan was executed properly. You know what I'm saying? All I want for my birthday is my wife back, right? And so at that point, I'm like, boom. But then when he came on stage, I was like, half of me was like, hell yeah, because I'm like, if you're sorry, as public as your relationship is, then do something to the point of, you know,
that, my friend, was
I don't even know.
invasion of privacy. That was a real invasion.
I don't know.
Of privacy.
I don't know if that's. I think it's entertainment. First of all, they're entertainers.
That was the wrong public stage. That was the wrong public stage.
I guarantee that Rolling Loud didn't think that.
Hold on, y'all.
Of course they didn't think that. Of course
he
they
just
didn't.
did it too early. Like let some time go by, then do that.
Too early, but that was the wrong stage.
She's still
like it
mad.
was the first time that a female headlined that show, right? Like, chill.
Well, she's still in her mad
let me have this.
I don't think he was trying to take her shine.
I don't think he was.
I don't think so either.
just
He
think
wants her back.
that was the wrong public.
You gotta remember our
appearance.
mental state of mind as a man. We're like, hey man, I need you back.
You gotta
I need
go.
you back.
Yeah,
but a female,
I get
a
it.
woman's like, hey, bro, I ain't.
Okay, I'm with all that, but let's break down the psyche, right? He's not in the right state of mind in general. We all know he has an addiction, you know what I'm saying, which he's about to start to deal with. On top of that, their relationship is hella public. It's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's too public.
Like, I was watching Jeff's Nation, cousin Jeff. I was watching Laz Alonso, like, talking about Offset. I was on the internet this weekend bugging out how many people were giving advice. And then also, too,
The Game put out a video.
yeah, the Game put out a video, but it was in support of taking. But my point is this.
How about y'all tell him to stop cheating?
Oh, say it again.
But okay,
Come on, Jesus.
okay, yes, he should not have entertained.
All that energy telling her to take him back.
He
What
should
the
not
energy
have
telling that nigga
entertained.
to chill the fuck out?
He should have not entertained. He did not fuck the girl.
Where's that energy?
He didn't. He should not have entertained it. I'm with you. Yes, but all I'm saying is that she with the shit too. She comes from the strip culture and all the other things. Not that it sips water. I'm not saying that makes it excusable, but they both in the shit circle. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, the industry. He looks at the bottle. She's sipping. Octavia's looking at me crazy.
I need a shot.
Here,
Somebody open theirs. I don't want to
1856.
open mine yet.
No, I'm trying to go somewhere with it because I'm saying at the end of the day, they both are in this toxic world of entertainment that is unforgiving to relationships. So what?
They got beautiful hood love. I get all of it.
Yeah,
I
so
get
but
the
okay,
ethics,
I love
get
that
the Game
title.
coming out. I get that. Like, that's
But
what your
what?
hood niggas
But there's
do.
no but then.
It ain't.
There's a lot of
Hold up.
communication and understanding that has
I let
to.
all y'all talk.
Oh Lord.
What's really going on right here is normal. Like,
It's
let's not
good
act
love.
like
It's fine.
this does
It's
not
fine.
happen in an everyday relationship.
Absolutely.
And the girl
Absolutely.
takes her back right away. You feel me? So let's pause. Let's pause for the call. Like, real quick, calm the hell down. Now, we're just holding them to the highest standard. Who said that they were relationship goals? They're just a relationship that we all think, oh, this is dope. He's
Hood
a rapper.
love.
She's
It's
a
hood
rapper.
love. It's a
He
beautiful
cool,
Cinderella
she
story. Her
cool.
first year of being out.
She came
and
from
amazing,
nothing
she
to
found-
something.
You get it.
He
I
came
get
from
it.
nothing to something. But the actual action and the relationship issue happens every day.
Facts.
All that
and that's
is
all I
fine.
was trying to say.
All that is fine. We're
know,
talking about a hood love that we are seeing on display. And a
Nah,
lot of
y'all
people
talking about not
don't
managing y'all
understand
fucking
hood love.
expectations. That's what you talking about repeatedly.
No. Listen, I don't think that there's at any point in her life or mine that she thought that this man was not going to cheat. I don't believe that she thought that this man was 100%
No.
faithful.
I got
don't
it.
believe
I
that.
got it.
Yo, man, I'm
I do,
so sick and
what I
tired
do
of being
believe,
sick and
I
tired.
got
what
it.
I do
I got
believe is she expected that nigga to be smarter
I
about
got
the
it.
shit.
I got it. I got 3 sisters, so I be knowing.
I'm tired.
No, Cardi, Offset embarrassed her.
100%.
No, that's
She's
all
upset.
women don't want to be is embarrassed. I'm 100%. I get it.
Her embarrassment is to the highest level because of
It's
that's kind
so
of like
public.
But their
Gucci.
relationship is all public to the highest level.
Yes, listen, but that's like
We
Gucci
know.
cheating on Keisha.
We know.
She's gonna be embarrassed to the highest level too. So
Yes.
like, don't you know what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful, my guy.
Okay, so
That's
going
it.
back,
So
was the
she needs some
apology too
time.
much? Was the
It was-
public apology
he kind
too
of should
much?
spread it out a little
Not
bit.
apology.
You said the
once you
video.
want. Go get your boo back.
Get your girl back.
Ain't
Not
nothing
on that stage.
necessary.
If it was such a big deal for me to be like the first female headliner, I don't want you coming on that stage. Like, let me have this. Like, this is mine.
He loves
Let me
her.
have it.
First
I
of all,
get
he
it.
knew,
I'm not mad. I
along
get
with
it.
tell-
the publicist, knew that would be the biggest look in history.
I get it. I
got
get
what
it.
you're saying,
But
right?
But as a
It's
man,
tight.
if you feel like you really want to get her
Nah.
back,
Wait.
and you're letting like publicists tell you, hey, do it this way. This is gonna be amazing. Fuck what the publicist
First of all,
said.
he wanted to do
Listen,
it.
hold on, Sue. I
I
get
know.
what you're
Publicist
saying.
supported
I know.
it. Her
I know it.
publicist.
I got what
right?
you're saying, right?
I know.
But if a dude's in love with his girl, he ain't probably trying to hear
Yeah,
all that
I
you
ain't
saying. The
hear all that
guidelines.
shit.
This is her first. Nah. Hey,
I
bro,
get it.
I'm finna apologize. That's what
We
he
in the
said.
same
and then
city?
he said, "This is how I know he was sorry." He said, "I'm sorry, bro."
Glad I didn't.
No, she said, "Bruh," first. If you read her mouth, so he was.
He said, "Bro, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
When a guy say that,
Listen, I love all kind of love. I done had me some hood love in my life before. I love it, and I can identify exactly what this is.
Man, I'm tired. Y'all
But
making
I
me
get it.
sick
He
and
wanted to
tired.
give her a public apology because it
Y'all
was so
want to
public. I
date
get it.
these motherfuckers that doing all this and be doing this, and then you be upset. Then you be upset.
he's
on what you-
boring. He don't
Yeah,
jump off the dresser. He don't want to play
turn me off.
helicopter
Yeah,
man.
Exactly. That's what
don't
y'all
wanna
be
play
on.
helicopter
That's what the
man.
fuck. Tired, man. And then y'all
I
wonder
can't even
why.
give him a nickname.
Yeah, man, I'm tired, man. That's why, and that's why.
She want a hood nigga.
I can't. All right.
That hood shit come with hood stuff, okay? Okay.
I heard he's about to say he's going to rehab soon too. You heard that first on Ball Alert.
They got some amazing publicists, boy. They PR people are amazing.
Speaking of that,
on the team?
that dope fiend lean, did y'all see Famous Dex nodding off, y'all?
That scares me because that's not weed.
Did y'all see that nod? That's a dope fiend lean, man. I'm not saying he's on
That's
dope.
that lean.
You
But
think
that's a
it's
dope
weed?
fiend lean. He literally nodded with the weed in his hand.
I'm so
He
grateful
burnt
that
himself and looked like if the weed was
I'm
lit.
grateful that the blunt was not lit because the whole time I was looking like, oh, okay, he gonna wake up when he burns himself. He gonna wake up, and then he just kept going like deeper and deeper into it. And I was like,
But
he
they
probably
do. They
would've
also
burned
do
the shit
have
out of
this
himself.
very high grade of weed, and that shit really will just
Nah,
fuck you up.
bro, ain't no nodding off like that off no.
You say
unless
that
you got
because you're not a
cocaine
smoker like
or
that.
heroin in your weed.
Someone that smokes every day and smokes good weed every day.
But he
is
could be
probably not
tired too.
gonna nod
Like, what if
that.
he was tired and he got dumb hot?
No, he looks like a crackhead, Ferrari. What the fuck? How you don't nod off like that from weed?
I think.
Some
That's your
people-
partner or
No,
something?
some people's
No, I mean that
tolerance
is my partner,
different.
but
People's
I think
tolerance
he
is
probably was
different.
drinking some
How
lean earlier.
high?
Maybe so. Yeah, it might have been
Because
lean.
if you drink promethazine,
Okay, whatever.
and you
And
smoke,
weed,
I'm not
yes.
saying
You're gonna-
what drug it was.
You will
I'm
not
just
off.
saying he is hooked on it.
he had some dirty Sprite. That's all he had.
Whatever it
Dirty
is,
Mountain
how
Dew.
high do you want to be on your IG Live?
So high, I can't touch the sky.
You go on IG Live to show them how high you are?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Just like I don't understand why this Brooklyn mother had her toddler snatched up out of her
That was
hands.
absolutely disgusting. The officer, the male officer that was yanking the child, was yanking the kid like it was a doll, like a
Man.
like a
slash my
sweater or
toddler
something
like that, I'm gonna
like
try
that.
to
Like
kill
that's a human. That's a baby. I'm positive that baby has
I'm going to
bruises.
jail.
I
I'm
was
something.
shocked if something isn't broken.
Something.
If y'all haven't seen the video, like y'all got to see that.
It's disturbing.
It's disgusting. I cannot believe that any human in their right mind would think it's okay to yank a child like that. And then for the woman that was like
Yes,
blocking everybody,
yes.
as a woman, you're supposed to step in and be like, "Sir, you way out of line. Like this is a
Facts.
child.
Right.
This is coming out right after that other woman had to give birth shackled to the bed.
That's
there was
nuts.
an inmate that
Yeah.
who like and it's bothering me now because it's like I don't think that they're considering what childbirth is like or what even being a mother is like and having
Just being a woman.
having
period.
that maternal
Y'all got-
instinct of
bunch
holding
of
your
other stuff
child and then
going
your child being ripped because you're sitting on the floor of an office that did not have enough chairs for you guys to sit in to begin with.
Right.
Facts.
Like I'm
That's crazy.
pissed.
Yeah,
Like,
and if you're not familiar with the story, on December 7th, police tried to forcibly remove Jasmine Headley, who's 23, from a social services office where she had been sitting on the floor for 2 hours due to a lack of chairs. Authorities were called after Headley refused to leave when a security guard asked her to. Headley said prior to being asked to leave, she was sitting on the ground and with her back to the wall, talking to her son who was sitting in the stroller, and that's who you saw them trying to yank out of her arms. Then she said, I just remember being talked to very viciously. She said it was more or less, you're going to do what I say, and that's it. After police threatened to arrest her, that's when Headley picked up her son and tried to leave, but Headley was immediately grabbed by one of the security guards, fell to the ground, which the police did report. At one point on the video, she said, they are hurting my son. How does it escalate from you see somebody sitting on the floor to, you're not doing what I'm asking you, I'm ripping the baby out?
White people sit on the fucking floor every fucking where, like everywhere. Like there are visibly not enough seats in this building where she's trying to seek aid, some type of financial aid or medical or whatever she was there for, with her kid. Like I'm disgusted. Who the hell was a security guard?
I don't know, but he should be fired.
Facts. Fired. Terminated.
Yeah. The cop should have been fired immediately.
Well, he actually needs his ass whooped.
The cop needs to be fired immediately, and all the other officers involved that did not stop him, you're just as guilty. You're
Facts.
just as guilty.
Facts. Arizona, y'all, same-sex couple is to create a same-sex wedding Barbie set with Mattel. Did you hear about
that?
So
it's Ken and Ken.
So Ken
and
then
Ken. Barbie and Barbie.
Ken and Ben.
Ken and Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ken and who?
Ben.
I don't know what she's.
Did they name the other
jokes?
Sex?
No.
Did
they name the other sex Barbie? I don't know.
How do you feel about?
They got to give it a name.
Do you think that is an early age to start? I mean, before you know if the child is gay or not, to do? Is that okay for? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm a little bit torn because I think it is invasive. Like I don't remember my family talking to me about sex, let alone same-sex
as a
couples as a topic until I was a little older. So I think it is I think children are easily influenced, and I think it could be a little bit confusing to someone that hasn't had time to go
process
through life
and
figure what other things are. It's
Robert, you have toddlers. How do you
yeah, so I don't necessarily know if that's a good idea. And if they're gonna release it and there's nothing to do with it, I would say they would have to put an age thing on it, 13 plus or something like that. I don't know. Cause
the thing is, it makes sense for same-sex couples, right? Like there are couples that have either adopted children or had children whatever kind of way, and so their kids are already seeing it. I don't think that means that their kid is going to be gay. I'm definitely
no,
not
it
saying
doesn't mean that at all.
But I understand the inclusion part of it. Like I get it. But I also feel like our society is full of manipulation.
Right.
And it comes in so many different forms that sometimes, because we're so conditioned, we just kind of look at it like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's just a toy. But it's a big deal. That's
one
why
of my
it's
friends
important
has
to talk
two
to your
moms.
kids
like
a person versus don't give your kid goo goo gaga talk, because you want your kid to learn and process things better. So I feel like they're going for toys because it's like, here.
Right. Something you just said though, I didn't think about if they have same-sex parents.
Yeah, my friend has two moms.
That might not be an issue then.
Yeah, it's not an issue. I get it.
But he likes girls though.
Who?
One of my partners. He has two moms. Like his mom has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But as a toddler, if you're a same-sex marriage and you're raising children, you want to make it as normal as possible. So that would be normal in the scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and great. Pete Davidson refuses to see Ariana Grande after she rushed to him following his suicidal post. What's going on with Ariana Grande? And you know what I'm saying?
This
Mac Miller,
suicide.
Pete,
what's
there was
somebody else before Mac Miller too.
She got that Badu. I'm telling you,
she had
got
Big
that
Sean.
thing.
She had Big Sean.
Big Sean, and it was somebody else. Then it was Mac Miller. Then it was Pete, right?
Big Sean does really well with the ladies, huh? Ariana.
He definitely didn't.
Janae.
He's not. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway.
But why wouldn't he see her? Like, do you think there's something to Ariana Grande with not obviously to them taking themselves out?
She may be a trigger to him right now.
But why wouldn't he want to see her? She doesn't see. I don't know. It's a question.
See,
the problem is she makes great music, so we think she's a great person. That's not necessarily.
Oh no, I've been around her, and I didn't get great person vibes. I definitely got like I'm a diva.
You know, we tend to think people are great people
Absolutely.
when they make great
100%.
music. When in all reality, they're just normal like us, and they do normal things. You know, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying we don't know. There's not enough information. She's very strategic with her social media posts too. So
Right. She's a very.
she puts
very
out a hit
big
record.
following.
Oh my god, that's it. Cool. We don't know. Hell, maybe she crazy, man.
She's the Mariah Carey of her generation for sure. Did y'all see Cameron's thought bed post? And do you know anybody with that thought?
Yes, I do.
I know some people with it.
My
but I
hood
love y'all.
auntie, Palm Beach, Florida. Hey, she got that whole shit.
But it's different ones. There's
She
like
got-
an entry
she
level
has
that
the
looks
rooms to
cheap,
go
and then
version.
there's a higher.
Her
end
shit
that
costs
looks
$2
really
racks.
good.
Okay, I know because I went with her. She was
Yeah.
like, ooh, I like that. I was like, auntie, that's a little.
They got diamonds in the headboard.
They
and all
got
that?
the whole bang bang bang. Okay, it's on roomstogo.com because I went with
Whatever
her last
furniture
summer.
store Cameron was at was definitely like kind of a raggedy
Version.
furniture store for sure. Like you could tell it was like a cheapy place, but like
Arena Center.
the color, like the fabric. But I've seen some of it.
Why
look
were you
really
there,
good.
Cameron? Were you buying a thottie some furniture?
Hey,
It had a fucking rip in it
Dipset,
and all that,
Dipset,
like-
Dipset.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever.
Hey, I mean, hey, whatever floats
Are
your
water
boat.
beds? Do you know anybody with a water
I
bed?
had one when I was a kid.
No.
My mom beat my ass, and I
that a
thought I
thing?
was
Do water
gonna-
beds still exist? Is the question.
Do they really help with sex?
Huh?
I didn't. Yeah, I was a kid.
It's
I was
supposed to, like,
had
help
sex
with-
with my
That was so
water
long
bed.
ago.
Yeah, like it allegedly like it helps with the motion. Like
Okay, I never.
Is that what you want for Christmas?
no, I do not want a water bed for Christmas. No.
No, some dick, motherfucker.
No.
I had a water bed when I was a kid. My room was right in front of the hose. We had to put water in it. I never forget. I got caught stealing on my birthday.
Wait,
Your
your
room
room was in front of the hose?
Yeah,
What the
like
what
right
the
outside the
flocka?
window. My window was right in front. Like the hose was right in front.
So
of
you
my,
bring the hose into
I
the.
open my window and I would fill up my water bed with water.
Water hose. That's
Hood
right.
tails.
Oh, water
beds.
hose.
That's
my
right.
bad.
My bad.
Yeah,
My
I got in
bad.
trouble. I got caught stealing on my birthday. Never forget. My mom beat my ass in the middle of my sleep.
What the hell did you steal?
She
on the
woke
water
you up
bed.
with a
I stole
beat.
some Jordans out of Sports Authority.
You stole?
And, yeah. I put them on my feet, tried to walk out, and then I got caught. I should have ran, but I didn't.
Wait. So she beat you in your sleep, or you got
What
beat?
happened was I called my dad. My dad picked me up, brought me home, told me not to tell my mom. My mom took my ass out to Chili's, bought me some clothes, and then my dad got off work at midnight. He told my mom what happened. She beat my ass in the waterbed. So yeah, I never want to talk about waterbeds. No waterbeds.
Those used to be the worst beatings. Getting
I never
beat
slept in-
when you
I never
sleep,
slept in the
you wake
bed
up
after
like
she
the,
beat-
like the house is crumbling.
She was
or
choking
the apartment
me
is crumbling.
and
on you.
beating my ass on the waterbed.
And the water was like
I was like,
bringing you
I
back
just hear
into the choking.
no more waterbeds for me. Fuck waterbeds. Okay.
Damn.
Bad memories.
Bad memories. God
I
damn it.
wonder, does anyone still have one?
I don't know.
I don't
we
think
we
so.
want to know, Baller Nation.
Yeah,
if you have a
write it in,
waterbed, please
I had the hood
contact
water
us.
bed. It
Send
felt like
us a
you was in
photo.
felt like you was in a water park. That motherfucker.
That's nuts. Speaking of incredibleness coming upon this Christmas holiday, Jessica Dupart, aka Big Booty Judy, and Super Scent. Y'all
Hey.
know they are. Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops and Super Scent. Her name is Big Booty Judy. Her name is Jessica Dupart. But they broke the Guinness Book of World Records with gifting toys. 5,019 toys.
Dope.
So big shout out to Jessica.
That's a lot of
really
toys.
dope. Yeah.
Big Booty
100 toys is a
Judy
lot.
I think they
Dupart.
deserve a round.
That is a beautiful thing.
5,000
That is a
is a
beautiful
lot.
thing. Listen, the internet has saved some lives and helped some people, man. You hear me? I'm talking about if you can
It's done
get
its
it.
good and it's done its bad.
Well, yeah, I
For
mean,
sure.
but in this situation, they doing a lot of good
That's awesome.
with their
I
bread.
wonder what
Super
the
Scent
record was.
and Big Booty Judy. The record was 3,000 set in
What?
Hong
They
Kong.
broke
They
it
did
by a lot.
5,019.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Super Scent bought a mama house. Big Booty Judy was paying me for about 4 or 5 months. I'm talking about on time. I ain't even get no 1099 yet. Don't do it.
Speaking of mama's houses, though, did y'all see that Meek Mill's mom's house got tagged? Did
Grandma,
y'all
I
see
thought.
that?
Oh yeah,
Grandma or his mom?
I think it
Meek
was his
Mill's
mom.
grandmother.
Grandma? Okay.
He was even
Double
saying
check.
like back in the day, it used to be a black neighborhood. Now it's been gentrified, and he said he saw a white man,
Grandma.
Tagging it.
yeah, going to
Grandma's
the
grandma.
wall.
He said they just got that house.
Yeah,
And yeah,
it's crazy.
that's really sad. I hope they find out who that is and that person gets violated the way they violated the building.
He just walked across the street, hella calm too. Like, what shit gonna happen?
That's privilege. White
Spray
privilege
paid
for
the
you.
joint, walked to the corner. Didn't run. I'm telling you, this motherfucker walked and got up out of there with the swiftness of slowness. All right. And now it's time for Baller Mail.
That's it. All right.
Alright.
Who even asked you the problem with posting your opinion online?
I know that.
Opinions are everywhere thanks to the internet. Gone are the days where you have to know someone personally to feel like you can speak on them any kind of way. The comment section on any social media, news, or internet platform is arguably one of the most negative and verbally abusive spaces to be found. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having an opinion about something you've seen or read online. However, to make it your personal business to attack, condemn, argue, and incite hateful speech or violence in a response to a post that you disagree with is completely absurd. You do realize that you don't have to speak on everything you see and read the articles of anyone, and you don't have to like or strongly disagree. It seems to be a simple enough concept, yet it feels like some people can't help but to search for ways to spew negativity, aka my ratchet ass cousin. We live in a society where there are seemingly no rules, no codes of conduct, no G code, and anyone can get talked about. Anyone can be talked about.
Facts.
Nothing and no one are off limits. People
Facts.
have no problem talking bad about other people's children, lifestyles, hair, weight, relationships, parenting styles, etc.
Facts.
In addition to being downright mean and nasty to whoever made a post, some of you are really going back and forth with other commenters about their comments. Who raised y'all?
Word.
Like, seriously, no one ever told you that if you don't have anything to say,
don't
say it at all.
Yes.
If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. The world is ever changing, and so is our technology advances. It seems as though we are taking significant leaps backwards in treating each other with basic human decency. Don't confuse the fact that because you comment on everything, you should. Sometimes most of the time, you do much better by keeping your opinion and your judgment to yourself, if it's meant to hurt and not help the person reading. Try being a little kinder, more considerate, and practice the art of just minding your goddamn business.
Amen.
Man.
Who wrote that?
Master the art of minding your own goddamn business. Damn.
The wise gem.
I like that. So many, you know what, man? Nothing is off limits, and that's the downfall, the downside to social media. Because you can just say what you want.
And then when you look at the blogs, like all the super positive things, like be having like 30, 100 comments, but all the drama has 4,000, 5,000. And then there's people in there threatening each other.
Crazy. I mean, you gotta think, we be in the club, we be doing our thing, and it be somebody, you know what I mean? The way that people act.
In there, right?
Yeah, like looking at you like in disgusting. But my thing is this, I don't get a lot of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I don't. But when I do, I really go see who, because I want to know who around me, you know what I'm saying, with the shit. Because I'm going to get it popping first. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the things I get aren't like threatening and shit like that, but it just be pure hate. You know what I'm talking about? Pure, like, unnecessary hate. Like,
for what?
Well, whatever. Because if you look at like bodies of work, people like myself, I don't even promote things that aren't positive. I don't even, you know, if I'm reaching out saying, all right, cool. Like today's post will be Confucius says, like, I'm making light of what we all do. If it's anything wrong, it's something we all are guilty of, not like you. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, like, how can you hate on that? You know what I'm saying? But then you look at other people that are celebrities that do more good than anything, or never been in scandals and this, that, and the third, and they still get hate. So it's, you know, that's the downfall to sharing. That's the downfall to social media, in my opinion. You know who I like as a person on social media? He's damn near the most perfect person, and they still hate his page. LeBron James. He's never... The only thing that he's done that people would say is questionable was when he did the decision. Right. But even when he did the decision, the proceeds went to the Boys and Girls Club. Right. And his school. So many things. On the way. Absolutely. But there's so much hate on his posts. Crazy. And he's never been in the media for anything in regards to his wife or his kids. No, nothing. He's been with the same person since high school. No. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
He's got 3 beautiful kids. He's arguably the greatest player to ever live. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Him and Jordan, you can go back and forth. You can argue all day. You can throw Kobe in there, cool. You know what I'm saying? But he's arguably the greatest player ever to ever live. He's definitely the most charitable. And just the fact that he didn't stay with one team and grow, and you know what I'm saying, people hate this guy.
Yeah, man.
It's a group of people that hate him.
Even Will Smith. How can you ever hate on Will Smith? Like literally, like he's been on Instagram a year. We talked about
It's a little different with Will. I'll give you why. He got baby mama.
Nah,
For some reason, I'm telling you, listen.
But he
hold
don't
on.
even get the
Hold on.
hate. He get the
He
you're
does.
gay.
He does. You don't see
You're-
that. You won't be seeing that. So you gotta read them comments. Them comments be like, "Oh, why did you wish your baby mom a happy
I saw
birthday?"
that. I saw that.
I'm telling you, I see it from a different eye because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a baby mama. So
Those are people who are
different.
not paying attention.
They're not
to
paying
them.
attention,
Yeah,
but
they're not
it's
paying
still
attention.
hate.
But how can you hate
Yeah.
on Will
And
Smith?
it's a whole section of like
You can hate when you're ignorant, like when you don't know their family dynamic and how open they are and how they choose to co-parent. Of course, you're gonna make ignorant comments, like
How can you
the
hate
person
on
who
Oprah?
said, like
Oprah?
people
Yeah.
have use surrogates so that the baby will look like the surrogate. Like people say real dumb shit. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah, they hating on D Wade and Gabrielle Union because she couldn't have a kid and they had a surrogate.
like why is she laying
Like,
there
why are
like
you
she
saying-
birthed the baby? Nigga,
Yeah,
it's called
why you-
skin to skin. Like that's how you connect with your
That shit makes
child,
me
whether you
mad.
birthed it or not.
Talk that shit.
That shit is crazy.
Same way why they hate on Jesus. Say that,
Wow.
Octave. I
Wow.
know that's right.
How about that?
So what's the moral to the story, y'all? Mind your motherfucking business.
It's impossible though. Cause sometimes, you know, I mean, I don't know if y'all do it. Sometimes you be like, man, it's the guy
You
like
wanna say
5,000
something.
comments.
Well, you got trolls.
Let
in
me
your
just see.
family.
Yeah, I got
That's
trolls in my
part of
family.
your whole.
I just be wanting. Let me just see what they talk about. How
Yeah.
I'm be like, man, these people are
Crazy.
They have like the
In these
full blown
comments.
conversations amongst themselves about why you say that about Raru, nigga. Why you say that about Raru? Why you care what I said about Raru? And you just look at it like,
Yeah, I posted.
fuck?
Okay, I
Like-
do a freestyle judging Streets 94.5 Monday through Friday,
That's
6
right.
to 10.
That's right.
And I have rappers come on my show,
Yeah.
and then we go take them in the dungeon and they rap. I had a dude argue with me on my post. Like
Yeah.
he's arguing with me. Why you ain't pick nobody that's unsigned, bruh?
I had.
I picked
I
who the
have.
fuck I picked this
I
time.
have.
The fuck?
I just
Actually.
select who I want to select.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, just so happened to cross my mind. I had to come up there.
That's right.
But then after I got out of it, it's another full-fledged argument that's going on for days.
Yeah.
Like it's days of arguing.
You know what kills me
yeah.
about people that
I
say
hate
that?
that
Like
shit.
those are the same people that aren't even taking the proper initiative to get to you. Like they just want to be able to post something or DM you and you select them. You selected who you selected based off of a track record, based off of the vibe you were going for, based off.
Then
of
I
knowing
select
them.
one person,
Like
right?
make yourself visible if you want to be chosen for
I
something.
got you.
Right.
I selected one person because he was blowing me up. Brought him up to the station. He froze.
Yeah. Talking all that shit.
All in
You
your
ain't
DMs,
ready.
all
You
in your
ain't ready,
DMs.
my
And
guy.
hold on, and a
Crazy.
lot of these people talking shit ain't cut like that. Cause
They
you gonna
not.
fuck with the wrong one, get your ass whooped. See, the thing that people don't realize is when you be getting into family shit, that's real
Facts.
talk. Like I don't play like that. That's one thing I'm going all the way left for. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm going all the way left. There's no coming back. There's no, I just want to get your attention. No, I will, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts,
but
facts.
I will say this though. When you do give that attention, when you give the bullshit, you know, attention, it creates more shit. So I do recommend that, you know, because being in our world, being in the social world, you do have to kind of be like, all right, you know, like, I'm not even looking at that. Like, because y'all be on me.
I
You
am
ain't read the
blocking
comments? You ain't see the...
ass.
Yeah, read-
Me,
you just
I
gotta
don't even
know.
read comments.
I've grown. I'm getting out of that like that. Like the first year of us doing Baller Alert, like I was definitely getting adjusted, and I'm just like, okay. But one day I just remember the comments being so crazy. I was like, you know what? I'm not reading this shit. Like you
'Cause it
people
puts
are
you in
fucking
tailspin,
miserable.
yeah.
Like my mom's calling.
It
Like
puts
you
you-
people are miserable.
I'm-
It will
Like,
make you
I know.
change your mind. You be like, did I do? Nah.
Yeah, like I just had to stop. I was like, fuck it. And I am so good at blocking people now. Like if I've noticed that you've left more than 2 negative comments, you are getting blocked.
That's right. So, Rory, what was the end of that? It was like, mind what?
Mind your goddamn business.
Okay, all right. Now it's time for comment creeping.
I'm trying to wait for my mama to hang up so I don't hit the decline button on her. But I'm just gonna have to do that.
Oh,
Okay, there it is.
Lord.
No, it worked out fine.
Don't do that to mama
All right,
now.
so JT loves her some Miami, and we know this already because the City Girls are like.
City Boys is on the way, by the way. I'm just letting
Really?
you know. That shit lit.
Okay.
Go ahead, my bad.
Anyway, the City Girls is running the damn show right now. Everybody getting flued out. We doing this, that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Flew the fuck out. So let me tell you about JT's response to someone who was just super ignorant. Well, a few people that were super ignorant. She says, Carisha, You don't owe nobody shit. I'm sick of them hoes fucking with you. Bitches give to the city all the time. They always talking about shit they don't know. Give back, Lord. Give back to, my mama is throwing me all the way off my bed, y'all. Give back to your hood because I don't remember the last time a bitch did. I'm tired of bitches in their opinions, which was spelled super incorrectly. For real. Always trying to, but you know when you get mad, you get mad.
Yeah, you
always trying to separate us. Bitch, if I was out and you wanted it to be in Opelika, guess where it would have been? Opelika. And they would have had to drive. People with no kids got opinions about what to do with your money. I'm upset. That's why shit never work in their favor. Too busy hating on people. It's me and you against whoever. Fuck them. That shit ain't about
Right.
Fuck them. That shit ain't about nothing. Ignore they ass because if they had to pay for memberships on any of them sites, they won't have them. So Young Miami posts that and she says, I'ma just sit this right here. _MNicole._ puts in quotations opinions spelled incorrectly, which is how JT spelled it. Young Miami responds, bitch, anybody can spell opinions. She was mad. Don't come for her. I'll lay your ass out.
Fact.
Bitch, you will get flued out to get laid out. You better chill, okay?
Out to get laid out.
Listen, I love their friendship. I love that they are so for each other. I love that. I just hope it doesn't grow into no ignorant shit. But
Free JT.
Free JT.
Soon come.
Yes.
I want to say
When
this
is she
about.
coming out?
I want to say this about Shawty, man.
Which Shawty?
The one you were just speaking about. My favorite member of
You
City
talking about
Girl.
Miami? She's doing so well out here.
I just want to say this
so
though.
well.
She is my hood dream. You know what I'm talking about? Like when I first got introduced to strip clubs, there was a fluorescent orange toenail polish that used to be on this brown skin, this strawberry Victoria's Secret lotion that occupied my brain. And then when I think about Young Miami, you know what I'm talking about? It takes me back to the Club Nicky's and Gentlemen's Club days. You know what I'm talking about? Real ATL know what I'm talking about.
Tint, you know what I'm talking about?
So yeah.
I really like Miami. I like what she's doing out here.
I just had a moment.
I like how she's holding herself on these interviews. I know it's probably weird for her, like doing the interviews solo, you know, but she's doing really well.
It's all set up for the come up.
She's doing such a good job. Hey, girl.
It's on and popping, and y'all so ratchet and beautifully ratchet. It's just ratchet, and I
y'all
love
just
it.
letting us just be glorious in our ratchetness.
Hey, that
Thank
twerk,
you.
that twerk video gonna be epic. I can't wait for it to drop.
That girl looked like she heard everything. The girl who won the $25,000, she looked like she heard
head.
everything. She
Like her
jumped
head.
on her knees off the car. I'm like, your knees got to be broke.
What was it as bad as the girl who almost lost her life in those red shoes? Did y'all see that video?
Oh my God!
No
Please
way!
put this
Oh
video
my
on
God!
the
She
damn
broke her
Walking in
ankle.
2019, like
She looked like she broke her ankle. Her
she
ankle
need to get
flew.
flued out.
It was like a whole
She need to
fucking
get-
exorcism.
This gonna be my year.
Nah, bitch, it ain't. Nah, bitch,
Oh,
it
she
ain't.
funny as hell.
Yo, I thought she hit her head. I had to watch the video like 15 fucking times.
Yo, man.
You need to put a whole
thought
bunch
she
of
broke
bass
her
out.
ankle.
Boom, boom, boom,
Both of her
boom.
ankles got to be fucked up. If not, I mean, they definitely bruised.
And poor baby, what's the
Honey.
other girl? China, not dog. What's the girl?
Who?
The girl, Life in Plastic girl, the rapper. She fell in
The
50
Life in
Cent office.
Plastic.
Who you talking
Yeah, what's the girl? Dream Doll. Dream
I
Doll
thought you
fell
said
too,
Dream
and her.
Doll.
But why
What
y'all
happened?
buying them platforms?
Why she fall? It was a platform shoe.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that. I
She
gotta
had
see
them
that.
platform sneakers on or something.
There
Dream
you
Doll,
go.
little cute
In the
self.
platform
Look like-
sneakers?
Oh Lord.
Yo, that's just bad.
Whole shoe flew off.
Yo, her fucking knee. I'm
Yeah, her
surprised
knee, her
didn't
ankle.
pop.
She tore ACL or something, man. Something going on, man. It was
I
something
just
going.
wish they would have kept recording. I wanted to see the rest of it.
Hey, bro. And now it's time for Confucius Said. Baller Nation, when are you going to take responsibility for your actions and stop blaming everybody else? This holiday season is about you. You want to know why? Because you got to work on yourself before you can actually do something for somebody else. I think that we, and I say it like I said it, we have the tendency to think somebody's supposed to do something for us when we supposed to do it for ourselves. Do you realize the person that overlooked you was the setup for the come up. Do you realize that the person that didn't give you what you came for ain't gonna get what you gonna get in the end? See, it's the journey and the body of work that will define you. So I say go forth, Baller Nation, and get what you came for. But remember, you are in charge of you. I see you next week for the Christmas episode of the Ball Alert Show. That's Sue Solo. That's Robert Simmons. It's time for some Uncle Nearest.
Shot. Don't be opening my
1856.
bottle. Open somebody else's bottle. I want mine to be fresh.
Baller alert!
The dream is real.